Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Last time we went ahead and completed Route 11 and found that Snorlax was blocking our path further eastwards. As such, we need to take a detour through Diglett's Cave to get to another area called the Rock Tunnel. So today, it's a little bit of backtracking. But for now, we need to go ahead and head to Diglett's Cave. Okay, so here we are at Diglett's Cave. Let's go ahead and head inside. Well, LB, did you know this huge long tunnel? It was dug entirely by Diglett. I see. If I seem a little tired, it's because I actually just woke up probably around 15 minutes ago. Ooh, there's a Diglett. And it's tiny. Come here, tiny Diglett. Tiny Diglett. Wow, I think it's fast. Alright, well. See my friend. Yeah, I got up like 15 minutes ago. Normally I would try and spend a little more time waking up before I would record, but I actually need to disconnect my Switch for something, and I need to also disconnect my Xbox for something, so, because I have to, basically there's an article I'm working on to take some images for, so I need to actually, that's going to take a couple of hours. I'm like, let me do this, and then while it's encoding, I can go ahead and disconnect all of that stuff. But Nakama got to level 24, and Nakama wants to learn Takedown. We saw the power of Takedown last time, but I'm going to keep Swift, because I'd rather just use Swift. I don't like Takedown because of the recoil damage, and our Eevee is kind of already OP as it is, so Diglett's data will be added to the Pokedex. It prefers dark places. It spends most of its time underground, though it may pop up in caves. Tuck Diglett away in the Pokemon box. So if I sound a little out of it, that's kind of why, guys. But Diglett is actually a good Pokemon. I really like it. I've mentioned this before, but during my first team, when I was doing Blue, that was a team I had a Dugtrio on its evolved form, and it was a very good team. I got through most of the game with it. Elite Four was no problem. Earthquake was amazing back then. Still is, but even more so due to the mechanics of Gen 1. I've heard that there's a tunnel even darker inside this one somewhere. Somewhere out there. Yes. But, that was one of my main, big heavy hitters. Actually, when I did my playthrough of Sun and Moon, I used a Dugtrio for that reason. Diglett's Cave. Now, we're actually on a familiar route, but we're not going to go through there here, because there's a Pokeball. We found 3 Great Balls. Now, I think we're right outside Pewter. I'd have to look at the map, but we'll find out in a minute. Let's do... Oh, Lillian! Remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. I'm so glad I ran into you. Why don't I show you a neat trick? Actually, no, it's a little too bright out here. Inside, I'll be waiting for you inside to show you. Whenever you're ready, Lillian. Uh-oh, this sounds dangerous. But here is another tree. Let's see what this guy wants. So you came. Then let's get down to brass tacks. I've got something good to show you. Believe it or not, I have mastered the secret technique, Light Up. Well, I could see why they definitely changed the name on this, considering the old name of it was Flash. So he would have mastered the secret technique of Flash, which he invited the small child indoors to use. Yes, I am terrible. Anyway, now let me turn off the lights and... Oh, God. There, nice and dark. Now, if you calm your heart and breathe deeply, you'll be able to sense your surroundings no matter how dark it is. See, it seems bright even with the lights off. My keen focus spreads to those around me, you see. Here, I can teach you how to do it too. Bee! Huh? Seems Eevee wants to learn instead, Lillian. What? Are you saying it already knows the secret technique Chop Down? I see, Professor Oak had mentioned it, but it really does seem that your Eevee was special. Fascinating. Let me try to teach it. Here, let me turn off the lights again. Now, Eevee, follow what I do. Calm your heart. Breathe deeply and sense your surroundings. It responded excitedly. Nakama learned the secret technique, Light Up. Your Eevee, it really is quite wonderful. Now use secret techniques to your heart's content. Since they're not moves, you can use them even if your Pokemon doesn't have the energy to battle. Okay. It's the same thing. Alright. What's this small child want? You can get through the rock tunnel if you use the secret technique Light Up. Did you know where the rock tunnel is? You can find it if you head east from Cerulean City. We will be getting to the rock tunnel today. I don't know if we're honestly be able to get through there just because it's another dungeon. Oh, Lillian. Did you learn how to use Light Up from Professor Oak's assistant too? Yeah, I was a little worried at first, man, especially with him calling me into that house by myself. Huh? You didn't learn it, but Nakaba did? That partner of yours is really amazing, Lillian. Hey, you know what? I actually know someplace we might be able to use it. Want me to take you there? No, we'll be fine by ourselves. Really? Well, okay. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, I want to go alone. Okay. Just in case, though, let me give you directions. If you head east from Cerulean City, you'll reach a place called the Rock Tunnel. It's supposed to be pitch dark in there. Be careful. I realize this is actually not me being mean to Steve for once. This is actually legitimately, I did not want to do that for a reason. But first, let's chop down this tree. Alright. So, as you can see here, there is another house. CP stands for Combat Power. Whoa, combat. Wait a second. I think we've talked to these people. Oh, we found a leaf stone. That's actually really good. Maybe we haven't talked to them because we haven't been this way. I kind of know where we're at, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure. People who can learn use sacred techniques are so cool, aren't they? Can you use them? I cannot. My Butterfree can. Not my Butterfree. My Eevee can. Nakaba can totally use them. Let's see. And then that right there should lead us into... didn't mean to do that. Sound like butterflies fidgeting restlessly. Okay. Super Potion. Super Potions are useful. We'll keep that. See, more trees we can cut. This should lead us right outside Viridian Forest, if I'm correct. We'll just chop down the tree. I want to confirm my hypothesis. Back in a minute. Alright, let's see here. Nope, these are different characters. Okay. I was worried there for a minute. But as you can see, this is Viridian Forest again. So we ended up basically to the right of Viridian Forest, and we can bypass the entire forest by just basically heading through this area here. So now I'm gonna meet you on the other side of that cut by Diglett's cave. So just a second. Was it just me, or does basically looking at her from the side and even a little bit from the front remind you of IF from Neptunia? Probably just me, but IF as a Pokemon trainer? Interesting concept. Okay, so we're back here at Diglett's cave. Let's go through this. And now we can go ahead and continue our journey. Now, we should be at Pewter City. This is actually not that bad. There was a reason I wanted to come through this way, and I forget why. Yeah, I actually forgot the entire reason why I came through the Pewter. Oh well, probably was. Oh wait, there we go. I knew there was a reason I wanted to come to Pewter. There is a bush we can chop down. I was like, oh well, I'll cut ahead and I'll meet you at the next area. But there we go. We found a tree we can chop down. Let's see here. What do these guys have to say? The secrets of space, the mysteries of Earth. There's so many things about which we know so little. But that should spur us to study harder, not throw in the towel. You can't try and sneak in the back way. Nice try, kid, but no. Oh, whatever. Do you know what amber is? Let's just say no. Amber is actually sap, that gooey stuff that oozes from trees. The ancient sap fossilized over time to become rock hard amber. We will eventually find that later. A piece of amber with a beautiful gold color. It'll look like that. We have 2 fossils of rare prehistoric Pokemon on exhibit. Interesting. We've seen them. Shh, listen, I need to share a secret with someone. I think this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to give this exam at a Pokemon lab somewhere. We got the old Amber. Put the old Amber in your bag. And as you can see, it is gone. Get the old Amber checked. Alright. We're gonna go Jurassic Park on this. But not today. That is quite a ways away because we don't know how to swim. Yes, sadly, we do not know how to swim in the water. And that is a very major issue. So, okay. Now, if you remember, this area here is Route 3. It connects to Mount Moon. I'm not going to make you watch me go all the way through there. So, I will instead cut ahead until we get to Cerulean. Back in a few. And we've made it back to Cerulean City. So, you know what time it is? Time to go visit our best friend, the guy who does the badge stuff. It proves a person defeated the Vermilion City Gym Leader. You may have never heard the word before, but Vermilion is actually the name of a color. It's a reddish-orange, although for some reason the badge itself doesn't have this color. Such riveting info about the Thunder Badge. The Vermilion City Badge. The Thunder Badge. Actually, halfway through that entire trek, I realized I had forgotten something very crucial. Because I kept going, I don't remember ever going through Mount Moon in Red and Blue to go this way. You don't have to. What I did was I went from Pewter and followed the route through Mount Moon to Cerulean. What you could have done was instead go back through Diglett's Cave. That'll pop you out right at Vermilion. And then all you have to do is just go back north, take the little, the underground path back to Cerulean. You don't have to go through Mount Moon. Though to be fair, with no random encounters, Mount Moon is not really a major threat. So, alright. We will probably just get to the rock tunnel itself today. I hate to have such a small episode, but the rock tunnel is a dungeon, and I don't want to have a, situation like last time where we tried to go through Mount Moon and it was almost an hour. So, because most of the time these combat area, these dungeons or even routes that have combat take about an hour, about 30 minutes to finish. So, we'd be pushing. No, they still haven't cleaned this place up. So we'd probably be pushing about a 45 to 50 minute episode minimum. So, So I've been recording for about 17 minutes, so I'll cut out probably a good half of that, I would say. Actually, while we're here... Oh, wait, no, not this one. I was like, while we're in this area, there is something we should do. And we will do that in a second. Oh, we could have also just cut this tree down. I am smart. But we're going to go through Route 5 for one quick second. Hey, there's our Vulpix. I know you can get one this early. But let's stop by the daycare and see how our Bulbasaur is doing. It's increased by 7. No, let's just leave it there for now. I was just curious. Don't worry, buddy. We'll come back for you at some point. But not today. Alright, I'm going to walk back up and, because we need to go the other direction, and I'll see you there in a second. Okay, so now instead of heading south, we're going to head further east. And there was this tree that blocked us from continuing on Route 9. Well, let's go ahead and cut it down. Ooh, and actually we might be able to do Route 9 itself. So, let's do some fighting. You have Pokemon with you. You're my easy target. But really? That makes me an easy target? Picnic or Alicia sent out Eevee. Alright, Gus Bomber, I forgot we put you in the front. Alright, buddy. Well, give it the wing attack. Well, 3 wing attacks did it. I apologize for cutting out that battle, but I kind of was just realized... I was sitting there just kind of watching the fight and realized, oh, I'm supposed to commentate. I think I might need that cup of coffee a lot sooner than I realized. It's going to send out a Gloom. Now, Gloom is actually not a big problem. Gus Bomber has this. So, all we need to do is go ahead and do a wing attack. Now, Gloom is the evolved form of Oddish, so this, we have an Oddish, right? I'm fairly certain we do. No, we have a Bellsprout. Do we have an Oddish? I don't remember. This is the problem when you don't actually get to raise your team, kind of. It dodged the thing. Stop dodging my attack, Gloom. Just get hit by it, please. You know, when you're not really having to fight these things, it kind of doesn't make it as memorable. Then again, you're supposed to catch them by the truckload, I guess, so what can you do? Anyway, we did kill it. The Gloom fainted. It is over. Ugh, Gus Bomber is not doing that well. I may have to go back to that Pokemon Center. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is an interesting move in that it is a guaranteed burn. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of Tail Whip because I really don't need Tail Whip. I'd rather put half their attack and do damage every single turn. But Picnic Alicia is defeated. They're strong. 420, 2 Great Balls. Hooray! Tunnel Cupping Up is pitch black inside. You'll need light up to get through there. No, I don't. I refuse to use light up. I will wander around through the dark just because I can. Alright. Uh-oh. I was getting bored, eh? Well, I wanted that Pokeball, eh? Challenged by Hiker Jeremy. Hiker Jeremy sent out Onix. Go on, Gus Bomber. I know we can do it. Actually, this is a terrible fight for you. Get out of there. Okay, Bulb Dino should be able to handle this. Rock Throw is not going to be that bad. Ow. Earthquake would be terrible. Let's just hope it doesn't do that. And hope we're faster. Oh god, it's faster. Ow. Quit throwing rocks at me. Get hit with my vines. Oh, we were speed tied. Well, we went first then. Okay, be Hiker Jeremy. Keep it coming, eh? Oh wait, I'm out of Pokemon. Well, that's your problem, my good friend. We'll take your 3 Pokeballs, and we will go get another Pokeball in a second. Sure had guts standing up to a hiker like me there, eh? Alright, we found a Super Potion. I may honestly need to use one of those. I have a feeling potions are going to become a running theme of this particular Let's Play, because I really am trying to avoid having to, oh, okay, you can't do that this way. I'm trying to avoid my best to avoid having to grind by catching things, because it's not really all that fun for me. Anything over here? Or is this just an easy way back? There's a hiker. Ha 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 ha, bring it on. Well, this area is very hilly, so we're gonna probably do a lot of backtracking. Challenged by Hiker Allen. Hiker Allen sent out Geodude. Go on, Gus Bomber. I know we can do it. I really need to not have you in the front because you are terrible for these fights. Oh, and we don't have a water attack. It's another major issue. But Bulb Dino should have this. Oh, joy! Well, we didn't die at least. I'll take it. I will take the thing. The thing, the experience, and the victory. He's going to set out a Geodude. We will keep battling. I am going to immediately use a potion because, really, dude, not cool. Alright. Well, we avoided the... Not only did we heal ourselves, we avoided the attack, so you know what? Get Vine Whipped. Not quite a one-shot, so I'm really glad I actually did this. I did the, healed Bulb Dino first. He's got a 3rd Geodude. Have you just been catching these things as you trip over them or something, man? Okay, it's using Bide. As long as we kill it in 2 turns, we're okay. And it's down. Perfect. Yeah, it just basically, it was just storing energy on its 2nd turn, so... Alright, Dokumagami got to 23. It wants to learn Toxic. Yes. Toxic is actually a very useful move, so we're going to get rid of... I can't think of a situation when Poison Sting would be useful, so goodbye Poison Sting, we'll use Toxic instead. Toxic doesn't just poison something, it badly poisons it, which means that the damage starts stacking even faster. You beat me fair. I would hope so after you use that really cheap self-destruct on me, dude. Not cool. Us hardy hikers always laugh when we lose. Even when we lose. Well, good for you. Okay, I gotta go. I'll cut back to you in a second. Okay, so let's see what lies over this way. I'm not gonna switch out Gus Bomber now because they probably might be okay for this. I'm taking the Rock Tunnel to go to Lavender Town. I think we all are, buddy. That being said, Do we really have to fight? Can't we all just be friends, Camper Drew? No, you want to challenge me still? Sending out a Sandshrew. This is not a bad matchup. Not the strongest, but not the weakest. We should be okay. Let's just wing attack it. I forgot, we can use Roost. I'll be exposed for at least one turn, but we need the healing, so let's use Roost. Let's see. Good. Now, if I'd used a ground attack at that phase, I think we would be exposed, but like an actual ground attack, like Earthquake or something, but we should be fine now, so let's just wing attack it. It's going to evade the attack, of course. Now we gotta get through Fury Swipes. This is great. Alright, we got through, we hit the Sandshrew. I hate when enemies do this. Well, that's like 4 sand attacks now I'm stacking. How bad is my accuracy right now? Yeah, we're not gonna hit anything. Alright, time to swap. Alright, we'll send out Psionic Butterfly. We avoided the move with the shout. Perfect. And we're just gonna do Psybeam. It should take it down, I would imagine. Alright, Sandshrew is down. He's gonna set out Eradicate. Let's keep battling. I think we'll be okay. Alright. Another Psybeam, and it's use Super Fang. I forget which one is which. I think that one... So the problem is there's 2 moves. There's Super Fang and Hyper Fang. One of them does half of your HP, half of your remaining HP every time it connects. The other one just has a high critical hit chance, and I forget which is which. Crunch does not feel good, but you should be okay. Oh, come on. We're not gonna go first. Oh, dear lord, we survived with 2 HP. So now we're starting to get to the point where you're having, a lot of these Pokemon are getting to their final evolved forms, and so they are a lot stronger. Bulb Dino got the 24 at least. Beat Drew. Can't measure up. No, you can't. Please give me my 2 Great Balls. Are you up to Rock Tunnel too? We are. But we're gonna have to go heal before we tackle it. We found a Super Potion. I forget if there's actually a Pokemon Center right before the Rock Tunnel. Sometimes there is stuff like that. Alright, let's see here. Going to ignore you, young lad. I want these 5 Pokeballs. And now I will... Fight me! Who are you? That's a nice Pokemon you're walking with. Oh, thank you! Psionic Butterfly has been very kind to us. Challenged by Youngster Chris. Youngster Chris sent out Diglett! Alright, Gus Bonner, we can do it. Again, not a great matchup, but not terrible. We should be fine. And I'll use Fury Swipes. Of course, everything has Fury Swipes. Well, didn't matter. It just went down like a sack of bricks. Fearow. You know what? I'm kind of just not in the mood to deal with you today, Gabe. We're gonna Buzzy Buzz it. Alright, Nakama's out there. Send out your Fearow. This is the evolved form of Spearow. But, it's about to get Buzzy Buzzed, so say goodbye to it. It's down. Gus Bomber got to 24. Sonic Butterfly got to 22. And Quiver Dance. I don't know what that is, actually. The user lightly performs a beautiful mystic dance that boosts special attack, defense, and speed. Technically, it would be bad because of the fact that our special, we actually have a pretty good special attack. The problem really is that it's wasting a turn to stat up, so we're not going to bother with that. I'm not a fan of moves like those. I'd like to do damage. Out like a light. 400 for winning, and 3 Pokeballs. I'm so frustrated, I can't even cry. I'm sorry, man. Alright, now we gotta head back this way. Ha 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 ha, aren't you a little toughy? Wait, actually, no, this will be a good setup. I was like, man, only Sonic Butterfly was in the front. But no, this is actually a good setup, I think. Challenged by Black Belt Bryce. Sent out Mankey. Alright, Gus Bomber. You actually do have this. You cannot mess this up, so please don't. Just wing attack it. Thank you. Flying attacks are super effective against fighting, so I was like, wait, no, this is perfect. We beat Bryce. What's that? Well, you sent out a fighting type, I hit you with wing attack, and it fell over. That's what happened, man. Ha ha ha. Kids should be tough. Turf. Kids should be turf. Don't you dare patronize me. I walked up and said hi. How is that patronizing? Challenged by Picnicker Caitlin. Picnicker Caitlin sent out a Goldeen. Well, it's not a magic carp. Technically, it could actually be quite dangerous depending on its setup, but we're just gonna wing attack it. Fury attack. Why does everything on this route have multi-hit attacks? Knock it off, game. Seriously. Thank you. Alright, at least it's down. 134 experience, and Pidgeotto. Yeah, we're just gonna switch again. Nakama has this. Alright, Buzzy Buzz for the win. Nakama hit level 25. No one else leveled up. We beat Picnicker Caitlin. No, you're too much. I got 420 for winning and 2 Great Balls. Okay. You're obviously talented. Good luck to you. What was that patronizing thing about, though? My friend, you need to not be so mean. There's a Krabby! Well, I guess what we're catching. We encountered a tiny Krabby. And it's also very dang fast. So let's try that Nanabberry strategy. Okay. And now. I like how it's slightly off still. Oh, got the ball at least. Alright, caught a Krabby. And Flame Vixen got to level 18. Its pincers are superb weapons. They sometimes break off during battle, but they grow back fast. Alright. Ooh! That's a Nidoran male! That is one we don't have. Okay, well, we're catching you, buddy. And we got a great. Perfect. Now please just get in the ball. Well, thankfully, a lot of these catches lately have been going well. Alright, I got 2 mighty candies. Its large ears are always kept upright. If it senses danger, it will attack with a poisonous sting. So that's the male counterpart to our Doku Megami. Anything else in this area that wants me to catch it? No, we found a super potion. That's always fun. Now, as you can see, this water here, we still haven't figured out how to use surf yet. Hello? What? Hey, you have that kid's been getting on our way all the time. It's because of you that Team Rocket's reputation was totally smashed. What? Me, a small child, has defeated your criminal organization several times? Why is everyone so useless in this world? We'll never be able to face the boss at this rate. Which means we'll have to take our revenge on you. Alright, let's go, buddies. Hold it. Huh? Oh, dear God. Ganging up on a child. I absolutely cannot forgive that. Who are you, lady? We'll gang up on you and take you on, too. Well, I feel bad for you guys. You have just signed your death warrant. I'm gonna go stand over there. I'll handle these. Could you take care of that other one for me? Oh, okay. Leave it to me. Good answer. Now then, let's go. I heard that music and I knew instantly who that was, which I will say, nice touch actually doing this. Challenged by Team Rocket Grunt. He sent out the Raticates. Well, time for us to send out the Gust Bomber and hope that it can bomb the Eradicate. Alright. Wing attack, please. Did we get healed up in between, right before this fight somehow? Because I don't think we should have had full health. Huh. Oh well. Nope, we got it. Okay. Oh, critical hit. Nice. That was perfect timing, man. Good job, Gust Bomber. What if the boss hears about this? 616 for winning. Jeez, kid, just how strong are you? Even 3 of us rushing you wasn't enough. Those incredibly powerful Ice-type Pokemon. Who are you? I am Lorelei of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Shall I freeze you all solid too? Elite Four! We surrender! They just throw their hands up and run. You're a pretty talented trainer. It was plain to see during battle. I see, so you're collecting gym badges. I look forward to when you come to challenge the Pokemon League. Until then, see ya. Yes, Lorelei is a member of the Elite Four. I will say, the Elite Four were something of a mystery when, oh, I thought we were done with this. Well, we got one more fight, it looks like. 2 more fights, it looks like. Well, let's get started on this. Darn. I was in a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. The Elite Four were you know what? Oh, wait for a second. Camper Vance. What are you going to send out, Vance? He's going to send out an Eevee. Okay, well, Gust Bomber has this. But the Elite Four were something of just a mysterious presence we knew of in the original games. You never really saw them outside of, oh dear lord, I didn't realize we were that early. Time to switch out. Outside of fighting them at Indigo Plateau, which is where the Pokemon League resides, you really didn't see them. And so it's kind of nice that they actually brought them out into the world to give them a little more characterization, because they do feel like they should be a little bit larger than life. So, alright, Nakama, take out your doppelganger. Alright, we'll just use the double kick. This will work perfectly. I wonder if that means we'll see the other 3 then. Camper Vance is about to send out Psyduck. No, there's no reason to, because we can just buzzy buzz all the things. Tokumagami got the 24 and beat Camper Vance. Oh, after all my training. Oh, 240 and 2 Great Balls. Huzzah. I noticed some Pokemon eggs prowling around. Can you imagine them up here in the mountains? Oh, we'll run into them, don't worry. We found 5 Pokeballs. We will talk to that trainer in a second, but I want to grab the 3 Great Balls. And I need to switch the party around. Give me 1 second. I'm putting Bulb Dino in the front because they are healthy and pretty high level. The rock tunnel is a tough place. Why don't you train here before you go? I'll train you every step of the way if you want. Okay, kiddo, I'll give you a workout. Well, considering you guys tend to have 1 Pokemon and it has a gimmick, we'll have to figure out what the gimmick is. Challenged by Coach Trainer Tasha. Send out a Poliwhirl. Well, I gambled, right? Bulb Dino has this. There's really no reason we should lose. So, Vine Whip. I use Brick Break, which is a fighting type move. Not gonna matter. Poliwhirl itself is still just a water type, but when it evolves into Poliwrath, it becomes water fighting, if I remember correctly. Well, it's got some pretty good defense. And it's using Hypnosis. Brilliant. We're asleep. I could use an Awakening, but I don't really want to do that, especially not when we're right next to a Pokemon Center. Come on, we just need to win this fight, Bulb Dino. Wake up, buddy. It's using Bubble Beam. The stronger version of Bubble. It shouldn't do that much damage, though. Oh, perfect. Bulb Dino got the 25. Hooray. Oh, Gust Bomber got 25. Wants to learn Whirlwind. We will not be learning that. The problem with Whirlwind is that while it doesn't do damage, it will switch either if you're doing a regular if this were a regular Pokemon game and you were encountering a wild Pokemon, it would end the battle by sending it away. In trainer fights, it forces a switch. So it'll basically send that one back to the trainer and randomly drag out a new one. So Coach Trainer Tasha is going to send out Primate. Yeah, let's switch. Sonic Butterfly will handle this. Okay. This Primate should not be a problem. Psybeam has this. It's going to use Brick Break as well. It's not very effective. However, this will be. It's going to take 3 of these, though, so as long as it doesn't have anything that hurts, we should be okay. Alright, well, apparently it's just going to use Brick Break, which that probably means this is the move we get from this coach trainer. So basically, we get TMs from the coach trainers in this game. That is their purpose. Oh, we avoided it. Hooray. And it's down. Primate done be dead. Okay, Sonic Butterfly got to 23. And we beat Coach Trainer Tasha. Way to go, youngster. Got 2,600 Pokédollars for winning. Hooray! Turns out you taught me a thing or two. Here, take this for the lesson. TM13, Brick Break. You put it in the TM case. TM13 can teach your Pokemon Brick Break. This move can break through an opponent's light screen or reflect. So it does have a purpose, and it is a good fighting type move, but yeah, it's not really anything I use. But we made it to the Pokemon Center. So let's talk to people and end this episode. I heard that some kind of ghost has been appearing in Lavender Town. Everyone's talking about it. Well, we'll have to investigate that in a few episodes, won't we? I sold a nugget that I had no use for and got 5,000 Pokédollars for it. Yes, and we can do the same, but I'm not going to right now. Hi, I'm an ace trainer. I find that ace trainers like me are a lot tougher to beat than your ordinary trainers. You're ready for a real challenge if you let one of us spot you. Good to know, IF. Good to know. The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Based on its types, your Pokemon would be strong against one opponent and weak against another. As I have been commenting on this entire playthrough, but let me heal. Alright, well, we made it all the way through the route, and now we are at Rock Tunnel. So I was worried about this episode being short. Turns out that, well, we had a route to do still, so that worked out pretty well. We should be about, according to this, I've been recording for about 48 minutes. So with cutting things out, hopefully we should be under the 40-minute mark. I don't see why not. But I hope you enjoyed it. Today should be Friday if I've got my episodes correct. So happy Friday, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you back here on Monday where we will tackle the Rock Tunnel and try to get to Lavender Town. Until then, everyone, have a wonderful time. Jamata.